What's going on, everybody? Today we are back at it again with the Kingdra EX deck. When Shroud of Fable first came out, I was in love with this card, mostly because I was only playing Qian Pao. Up to that point, Qian Pao was really bad, and this was kind of like a cool, like, spiritual upgrade or evolution, however you want to look at it. But it was really bad then. But it is a lot of fun to play. But it hits some really big numbers, especially when you're looking at like Dragapult, Gardevoir, and Grimmsnarl being like the biggest decks right now. Starting off basic 3-2-3 line. You don't really want to play more than 3 because you don't always need Kingdra as your primary attacker. That's one of the cool things about its ability King's Order. Being able to put up to 3 water Pokemon from your discard onto your bench is really an invaluable resource in some matchups, not every matchup, but it allows you to play things that you would normally be able to play without having to invest too much into your deck. Things like stage 2s like Feraligatr, stage 2s like Ludicolo, or even Milotic EX without having to play the Feebas. The best way we power up all of these Pokemon is going to be with the tried and true method of Baxcalibur. I'm only playing a 1-1-2 line because in like a perfect scenario, we have plenty of time to set up, and that allows us to just discard the Baxcalibur and then just bring it back up with King's Order. But in case we do need to get to it faster, like we can just get a Frigibax down and then start evolving Arctibac. Bundle is here because I think that's one of the easiest ways to deal with Badoo in a lot of situations. You can just kind of bundle it out of the active and then just not have to deal with it. Or even like in a certain situation, be able to take a KO on a Pokemon that you wouldn't normally be able to. Feraligatr is just a really strong single prize attacker. I like using this one in the Raging Bolt matchup, like forcing up a single prizer that they have to kind of take out. Milotic is fantastic against anything that's a Terra type Pokemon, things like Dragapult or Charizard, or I mean really anything. We play 4 Arven so we can get the TM Evo off as quickly as possible. For draw, I am going with a 1-1 Zoroark line because it discards cards, and that can be really helpful. Now, we can accelerate energy to this using the Baxcalibur, but because it's the only thing it can't attack, I do play a single switch card. I didn't want it to be an item card just in case the reason why we're getting stuck in the active is because of item lock, and because things like Maracas are popular right now. So I'm playing a Surfer. It's not really the best switch card for this kind of situation, but it does allow you to draw. And also I'm playing a Turo scenario because sometimes Zoroark can become a liability, and Turo is the best way to get yourself out of that situation. I am playing a lot of gusting, so I'm playing 2 Boss's Orders and 2 Counter Catchers. Then the recovery is really important as well. We have 2 Superior Energy Retrieval, 1 Energy Retrieval, and 1 Max Rod. They all have different use cases. Jamming Tower is really useful in this deck because it gets rid of things like Bravery Charm or Hero's Cape, so it allows you to hit those bigger numbers without having to go too high, because we are playing that energy in this deck. Well, that seems like a lot. It isn't a whole lot because like to hit 350, you have to have 6 energy, which means that if you've prized any single energy, you've only got 2 more. And if you've placed any energy on any of your cards, you're now maybe have 1 energy left. And what are you supposed to do about that? Don't forget, we are on our way to 1 million subscribers. So if you like these kind of decks, go ahead and click the button down below. All right, let's go watch Kingdra blow some up. Blissey, okay. I can do this. So I can actually take out the Blissey in 1 hit with way too many energy, but I can do it. How many does it take if they have 300 health? I'm doing, that's divided by 6, right? 50, so that's 5 energy. Okay, actually not that bad. And if they've got the rigid band, 6 energy. Okay, I'm gonna go here. We're gonna grab you and you. Do I have everything? Okay, I've got 2 of the Seadras. Okay, I prized a Horsey. I have the Arctibacs in hand. Okay, I've got those. Okay, so I'm not terribly scared about them being able to hit me pretty immediately, so I'm actually not gonna worry about the Frigibax. I'm gonna grab those 2. Yes, because I want the draw. And then I do want to thin out some of this energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I prized 2 energy. I just changed this. I can't remember how many I prized, but we'll figure it out. Oh, don't press that. Woo, that was close. What I understand is, like, if I've selected that I want to evolve them and the cards are available, just evolve them. I don't think that's super crazy to think. That is an awful secondary attack. Why they gotta do Chansey like that? Wait, are these the same artist? Oh my god, they are. I don't know what made me look at that. I was like, wait, those look similar. Turbo energize. Okay, okay. And then this turn, if I still don't get anything, I can do the call for backup. Okay, cool. So I'll call for backup and I'll grab, okay, so let's do this. Let's trade a water energy. Okay. So we're gonna grab Kingdra, Baxcalibur. Is Whale Lord the move here? Because I can put up a single prizer that can do the same thing. That would put them in a weird prizing situation. But also it takes them 2 attacks to take out a Kingdra. Let's do it this way. I think this is the correct way. This is the way. I can Superior Way, Whale Lord, and Baxcalibur. Evolve to Kingdra. Get however many energy back, 3. So what I'll do, then I'll trade away this energy, so that way my Superior gets me more. Because they're gonna waste some time doing the turbo, doing the turbo energy right this second, I think. That would give me enough energy to start swinging on them for sure, especially if they move into become Blissey. So they're not going to evolve yet. I don't think I care about that very much. Like, I don't mind going to odd prizes here, because I'm going to be in a position where I can just keep taking knockouts. And I won't leave any energy on board either, which is nice. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I wonder if I can get the other Kingdra here. Okay, so this actually works out even better. So let's start with all this crazy shenanigans. We're gonna, let me evolve first, so I don't forget to do that. Then we're gonna Superior Away you and you. Grab all the energy. Cool. Then we're going to Ultra Ball away you and you. Grab the other Kingdra. Evolve there. I'm going to attach another energy there. Then we're going to do the King's Order. So we are moving a little bit slower, but we are really setting ourselves up. And I wonder if I shouldn't do the Arctibax also. I mean, might as well, right? So I can get the other Baxcalibur in play. That way I'm never worried about, like, you know, them taking out one of my Baxcalibur or something like that. Then I don't have any energy to push. I feel like I'm in a board state right now where I don't see how I can lose. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky about it. I'm not trying to be arrogant about it, but I just feel like I'm in a place where what can they realistically do here? I've got 5, so I've got 1 more energy in the deck at least, which means I have at least 2 energy here. So I'm only going to be attaching energy to this Kingdra as much as I need to actually take out the whatever's directly in front of me. And then that means that I really want to keep the Turo in hand, so that way if for some reason they do, like if I start pushing energy on here, and okay, cool, actually, dope, I'm getting a knockout immediately. Oh, I shouldn't attach the energy here. I just thought about that because now I only have 4. I'm only doing 250. If I can get the other energy from deck, then we're in a fine position. But the other option would be to Turo this Kingdra. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's get rid of... Ultra Ball. I really don't want to play Max Rod just for 1. They take 2 prizes here. I take 2 prizes. Then they swing. I take another 2 prizes. Okay. I am going to move 1 energy onto the Kingdra. Yeah, I think this is the move. I think this is fine. And then I'm actually going to take out... No, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to... Hold on, I just want to make sure. If I punch here, they take me out, then I swing back, then they do something, then I swing back again. I'm at 4 prizes, they're at 2. I want to get that other energy right this second. That's what I want. I want to get rid of... Yeah, I want to do this. So I want to get rid of their monkeys. And I want to get those energies from the prizes. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. This also doesn't feel bad because like they're gonna hit me here. Like I'm not looking at this as like a prize trade. I'm looking at that as like a, oh, I got a prize. I'm looking at that more like what's it called? I disrupted them. Okay, I do not mind them getting the ahead of the prize trade right this second. Cool. So now I can push the Kingdra. I can play the Max Rod. I can get the energy that I need. Oh. That does save me. But here's what I'm going to actually. I'm going to trade away the rare candy because maybe I can get into one of those energy retrievals instead. Bummer. Not a big deal though. And that can also be like a winning attack there later. Okay, so the move here is to Superior, I think. And then get back the 2 energies that way. This does 300. Cool. All right, that's even better now because then I can hold on to the Max Rod and be able to take out the 3rd Chansey or 3rd Blissey with Whale Lord. Yes, it's all going according to plan. Actually, how do they even get energy onto the Blissey? Do we just have it? I think we just have it. They would need like a rigid band right now to not just lose his Blissey next turn. I can smell a concede coming. Oh, funny. That's their plan there? Okay. I do still have another boss in the deck, right? Yeah, I don't think I prized it. I might have. I didn't even actually look. I didn't know this deck even played Mimikyu, but they can't even get the Blissey out of the active. Oh, they played Crispin, right? Oh, they didn't even play the Crispin. Okay, I see. They just attach an energy. What I'm wondering here, I wonder if they're going to push the Mimikyu after I knock out the Blissey, thinking they can hold them over for a turn. But then I can just churro up my Kingdra, push Whale Lord, max all the energy back, attach it. Boom, baby. But you've already attached energy, so you can't. Yeah. Yep, there it was. Called it. Yeah, your big ass health didn't help you there, did it, Blissey? We can grab this. And then I can Arven for TM Evo and I don't know. Maybe Buddy? Well, that's not super fun, but that's not a big deal. Okay, wait a minute. That's not terrible. I can do that. And then I can Jacques for Zoroark. And what would go good in the Charizard matchup? Well, I need Excalibur, actually. What am I talking about? Yeah, so I'll Buddy for Horsey. I will evolve the Seadra. I will Jacques for Zoroark and Baxcalibur. I will retreat, then evolve the Zorua. Then I can trade away the Baxcalibur. Yeah. Combos for days, baby. It's like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. This person's name is so like... I played video games in 2004 on bestgamesever.com. Booty. Just want one of those. Jock. Treat. Into the seeds. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that's gonna go crazy in this matchup. Okay, we want that. I'm gonna research, right? I'm gonna evolve there. Probably gonna want a Seadra then. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, 'cause they got nothing going on their side. Oh, stretch, big old stretch. Like a cat. This combo right here, I got the Yankee hat and the Milwaukee shirt. These are my traveling clothes. So I got this one actually in New York at Yankee Stadium, and I got this one at the airport leaving Milwaukee. One of my favorite things to do. I mean, obviously souvenirs are cool, but I love to get hats from stadiums when I go there. I like to get t-shirts that like obviously say them. Thought about getting one from St. Louis when we had to do like the whole go from Milwaukee to St. Louis to Phoenix to DFW, but I decided I didn't want to get a sweater that said I had visited St. Louis when I didn't step foot outside of the airport. That felt wrong. Make your move. They would have to Evo the Pidgey and a Charmander, right? If they Evo anything else, they're kind of just wasting their time. I guess they could Evo that Dusclops. But I think I'm in a really, really good position here, so I don't mind. So I'm going to evolve here. I'm going to attach there. I'm going to just research away whatever I get there. Then I'm going to bring back the 2-back Excalibur and the Milotic. Dude, you're playing Charizard. Like, it's the same thing every game. Just do what you're going to do. Oh my jeez. I wonder if there was lag, because I felt like it was at 16:07 for like several seconds. Oh my jeez. Although, if I can get Ludicolo in the discard, that wouldn't be terrible. Wait, did they only evolve the one thing? Ooh. Sorry about that, bro. Okay, just gonna King's Order here. You, and you. Yeah, 2 packs. I think my Milotic is about to put in some serious work. I'm not going to push it forward until they get rid of at least one of these. But if they get rid of even just one of them, it's on. I have 1 there. I need 6 altogether, right? So 3, 4, 5. If I draw into an energy right now, I wouldn't want to waste the max rod on that, though. But what I could do is Ultra Ball away 2 energies, retreat there, get Kingdra, push Kingdra, max rod all the energy back, and just, you know. Then again, they have 2 cards in hand. I should just push the Milotic. Like, I don't see a problem with that at all. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Oh, are they going to go for the knockout? Oh, I hope they do. If they go for the knockout, I'm pushing Milotic, and we are just going to just have way too much fun. Oh. Hit the Kingdra. Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I can get water energy back too. Okay, cool. Interesting. That's what we call, kids, a liability. How much time have they taken so far to make just mid plays? What is going on here, Ancient Mew? Okay, that's not fun. I don't like that. But that's not the end of the world. I can always get the energy back. Well, that's not the hand that gets me the energy back. I think I just push the Milotic because it can't damage me, right? And they've only got 1 Duskull in play. And then I can trade away the Ludicolo. So now that's 2 energy in the discard. Okay. Okay. Trade away the Ludicolo. I've got 2 energy in the discard right now. It's not enough to get me into an attack right this second. Can evolve there. I mean, they would just push the Mew, right? Okay. There's no evolving for me either. I guess I just hold here, and then we'll see what happens with the next round of stuff. Like, I have too much energy on the bottom of the deck now, which that's frustrating. So I've got 2, I put 3, so I only have a few more left in deck for sure. So I'm assuming that's going for a boss. I don't see what that does unless they're going to boss up a Excalibur, which that would also be frustrating. But I feel like my Melodic's just going to put in work here, right? Especially if I can get this thing to go to sleep. Or they can put all the energy onto the Pidgeot or onto the Mew. If I was them, I would put it onto the Mew for sure. Oh, well, that was dumb. Yeah, that was really dumb. What's your plan, huh? You gonna do some steady fire breathing? It's gotta be a boss angle for them, right? I might win just from them wasting all their time. There it is. Thank you. Bring out the Excalibur. I don't think that was the play, because now I can hit you. Will that put them in range? They're doing 240? No, right? Okay. Whatevs. All right. So let's do this. Let's discard you and you. Get the energy. Do I hit it for 150 and then bring out the Melodic and take the KO? That's not even KO, right? That's only 210. Well, if I get another energy, it'll be a KO. Might as well. There's the energy. Okay, cool. So let's go here. One there and one there. Because now this will be a KO. I don't think I'm going to worry about the what's called, bringing anything else back, because once I put up my Melodic, there's not a whole lot they can do. They won't be able to take... Well, actually, they might be able to, right? Because they have a bunch of boss. But I do still have Turo, right? Or did I discard that in the very first turn? No, I do still have Turo in deck. Okay. Oh, I didn't trade that turn, did I? Oh, what a dummy. When it's not highlighted, you forget sometimes. I have nearly twice as much time as they do. It's like they're taking every single turn to the 30 seconds. Or every single action to the 30 seconds. Yes, Duke. Is that counter catcher they grabbed? Oh, and Iono would go pretty good here, though. That does 50 plus. So So that would let them take out the Zoroark. Okay. So I definitely want a Turo here. That would be super helpful because then I can Turo up the Zoroark. I think what I'll do here is I'll countercatcher up this one and put it to sleep. Can they retreat if they're asleep? No, I think they can. No, if they're asleep, they can't. I don't think. We'll figure it out. There's no way they have any more energy in deck. Yeah. That's fine. I just need a Turo to bring up the Zoroark. There's one water energy. Okay, we're gonna bring up this one. We are going to trade away the Horsey. I didn't get the Turo, but I do get the water energy that I'll need. So I can at least put enough energy onto the Milotic to take care of this. And then I guess I'll Arven thin out the deck some more. Just grab that. Yeah, I guess we'll just Hypno Splash here. Hypno Splash and pray. Tails. Woo! Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they can retreat if they're asleep. And this gives me another turn to get into another Turo. Or get into Turo. If I can get into Turo, we're in a really good spot here. What are they bringing back? Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't see how that was the move, but whatever. Whatever you think is going to win you the game. If you made it to this point in the video, I may have to have fast forwarded through some of their turns because this is just crazy. I really don't know if they're going to make it to time. I'm so confused what is taking them so long to make their moves. Okay, so I think that's them trying to grab a Duskull, maybe? They're taking so long in between their... Oh, switch, okay. But what does that do? You can't attack me. And you've already played Arven. And you're ahead on prizes. They had another energy. What is happening? I don't even feel good about this win. If I get to the win, I don't even know if I will. Jeez. Okay. Let's just play the Jamming Tower. Why not? That also helps in preventing them from being able to take out potentially my Zoroark. Helps keep that. Actually, do I even have oh, it's not even in the deck. Okay. Okay, so I have to start taking knockouts. That's the big thing here. Got all the energy there. Have I played the Iono? No, so it's prize 2. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna move quick. That's the plan. Just keep moving quick. I should have attached the energy there. But actually, no, I can do this to any of my Pokemon. That's fine. So if they do boss me up right now, I don't know how many boss Charizard plays. It can't be more than 2. Right? Oh, now you want to start playing quick? There's the boss. You're gonna bring up Zerark. Cool, cool, cool. Maybe they bring up the Excalibur. No, yeah, Zerark. That's fine. And we'll take it out. Not a big deal. I can max out the energy, super cold energy onto here. Retreat it. Hypno Splash again. Then they're going to stay asleep this time. I'm predicting that one. I've never seen a game go to time. Ever. At least on PTCGL. Cool, I guess we have energy there. So I don't even want to trade here. I just need this thing to stay asleep. Tails. There's no way they play on their switch card. Absolutely no way. And if they play another boss, they throw. I don't have all day. Well, that's the power of Milotic, I guess. Okay. Cool. That. Okay, this will be nice because I'll be able to do quite a bit of damage to them. I can Arven for another TM Evo and like an Ultra Ball. Okay. Let's see what we do here. Research. Okay. Yeah, do this. Let's go Ultra Ball, another TM Evo. Got both Kingdra, Kingdra. Zerark. 7, 8. Okay, cool. So my plan here, do this. Grab 2 of those. Ball away 1 and boss. For a Kingdra. And then we will evolution. Why does the second one not highlight? That's so weird. Did anyone else see that? I guess it's a really weird highlight. Okay, whatever. Just realized you probably want to go first with this deck. That probably makes the most sense. Okay, well, they get a knockout here. No big deal. Now I just push the Kingdra. Let's grab. Grab Frigibax. Play Jamming Tower and research. Play the Horsey. I don't really have anything else to grab though then, huh? I'll wait, I guess. I can evolve Kingdra. Did I not trade again? Son of a bitch. So I will... So I need to take out this thing expeditiously so I don't keep taking damage. Okay, evolve. See, why isn't it highlighting? I think that's what's going on. Okay, we're gonna trade the Surfer, I think. That's the move. I don't really want to lose the Kingdra, but if I trade away these, right, I can get... I wonder if Ludicolo would be bad here. We can try Ludicolo, see how it works. Then we'll Ultra Ball away these two. Grab for Alligator. And we'll research. There you go. Go Arctibax. If I counter Catcher here, I can bring up the other two. And then we're fine. Ish. I want to bring up this thing. Because I want it to not have any energy. For Alligator. Cool. I can evolve Kingdra. Then I can just go pew and hit some stuff. Turrowing up Monkey. That's fine, I guess. Didn't even evolve? Okay. Well, I'm not super concerned about that. Let's do this. Grab you two. Evolve you. Trade away you. And then I guess we'll just take the knockout here on this one. That's fine. Okay, I believe my board is set up pretty good here. So are they not playing the Greninja? Is this like just a Blaziken deck? This just feels so strange. Okay, so they have to be playing the Greninja. There's no reason to play water if you're not. Okay. Gonna confuse me? You know I can retreat, right? In fact, I'm just gonna retreat into Feraligatr. And then do I want a Max Rod? No, I can Superior here, I think. Get rid of those two. Then we'll get the energy on you. I want to put energy onto each one of those. I don't need that much to take out like the Blazikins. And then let's Arven get energy retrieval. There you go. And I don't mind not being able to use this again. Oh, big old stretch. Okay. I can just attach that, retreat, go into Kingdra, energy retrieval, attach, blow it up. Normally I only play the Feraligatr for like the Raging Bolt matchup, but it's helpful here. Actually, I probably should have went into Kingdra instead of Feraligatr, just because of the can attack during next turn. I have no idea what I'm playing against anymore. All right. Go this way. I'm gonna vessel away that. One energy, cool. That all my energy, 4, 7, 8, and I still have one more in my prizes. Okay, cool. Nope, not you. I don't care about you. Just want those. I just need 2 energy onto thine Kingdra. Oh, I only need 1. What am I talking about? That's fine. So I was already doing 150. I only need 1. Doing some bad maths there. That's fine, because if they go in the Froakie, they don't realize that I'm just going to blow them up right now, too. They get into a Greninja. Or a Spathra. What does that thing do again? 30 damage for each energy attached. So both active Pokemon. Attacks will do more. That's fine. I didn't trade again, did I? Son of a bitch. Someone needs to remind me that. That's fine. It's only 2 energy. If I remembered to trade, probably could have gotten to a boss already. I didn't think about that with the Blaziken deck. If you have a bunch of attackers that just use 2 energy, like... That's kind of fire. Tails. Heads. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's how they want to play it, that's fine by me, I guess. Let's do this. Grab that. can trade that away. All right, let's go from there. If I get the energy, I'll just attack with Ludicolo, I think. No, I won't, because I don't want the energy attached. I want it in my discard. So if I get the energy, I'll just put it on Ludicolo, retreat into whatever. Okay, so is it gonna try to actually do something now? I don't know if they're gonna try and take 3 prizes by knocking out the Greninja and the Feraligatr. Well, they would just take out the Kingdra then, right? Because they have to sack the Ludicolo, but Ludicolo won't even get taken out. Oh, you get to pick 2? Oh, I thought it also does 200 to whatever. That's fine, because they put the energy in the discard now, right? Where you messed up there, buddy. Okay, so I want to first... I want to trade first, I believe. Yeah, because now I get the boss. That's doing 250? Yeah, cool. Let's go. Oh, there's my churro.